So approximately 2 to 3 years ago already, I brought up an idea to the school board in regards to a daycare center or a child care center.
I know there has been a little pushback. Some people feel maybe we don't need to be in the daycare business.
The initial response from the school board was a little turn of the head, like, what are you asking for? And a little bit, are you crazy? And the school board just sort of sat on it for a month and came back to me a month later and said at the next meeting and said, hey, Jeff, could you just tell us a little bit more about what you're thinking with this daycare center, as we call it now, the child care center. And I sort of expressed it one more time, the need for the area and what I'm thinking, and they thought that we should start pursuing that option. In addition to talking about the child care center, they said if we're going to even think about a referendum, what are the needs that we're going to want within the school district? We took the referendum option to the voters, and they passed the referendum.
When we decided to go ahead with this project, or at least get a cost number put to it, and then thus take it to referendum, it was a unanimous choice by the board to choose Jurowski Construction from Whitehall here. Not only because that they're a local contractor, but having local people work with us was very important.
Well, I guess this project started for Jurowski in July of 2019, so almost 2.5 years ago, with a very simple concept of adding a couple of classrooms off of the E-wing. And the district and the staff and curriculum needs evolved over the course of 2.5 years, introducing full-time 4K. How do we adapt to that and adjust our space for that? And hey, what about a daycare? And then hey, what about if we consolidated the campus with bringing in the ball field up here as well?
Well, I really like the fact that we have all of our athletic facilities now on our campus, from our football field to our track to our softball to our brand new baseball field, which is absolutely beautiful. Before, we did not have that. We had baseball about a mile away. It was not conducive for our kids to travel back and forth with the safety factors. And now with our artificial turf, we'll be able to get in a lot more games, and we can use it for all types of different sports. So now, not only with our outside activities that we've got in our facility, we've got 2 beautiful gyms as well. So being a small school in a rural area, we have fantastic athletic facilities, and I can't be happier.
Our life skills room has been built now, and so in the life skills room we have a full kitchen, an area for a washer and dryer to practice doing laundry.
But with the addition of that K-2 playground, we're able to keep grade levels separated. We can have kindergarten and 3rd grade on the playground at the same time. Kindergarten is on one playground, 3rd grade is on the other playground.
Well, we needed more area for the kids to play in. They were all, at one time, we had 2 to 3 different grades out there at one time.
Before the new playground was implemented, it was overcrowded, our old playground.
So we needed to spread them out. We had the youngers with the olders, which was not a good thing.
The new equipment, the variety of equipment out there, the students seem to really enjoy that.
Having the new nurse's office has been a great addition for the students. There's a lot more privacy in the room. We can fit a wheelchair in there easily now. Made it a lot more accessible for students.
Started working with Mr. Eide and Mr. Halverson probably 1.5 years ago. They asked me to come and speak with them because they wanted some ideas on childcare, how classrooms are set up, how ages of kids, and how the ratio to teachers and children work. So I've been consulting with them, like I said, for about 1.5 years now, and then I started as the program director August of this year.
We've been very fortunate to obtain Kristen Elvaker as our daycare director. She has multiple years of experience, and what she brings to the table with the planning process and the implementation of the child care facility is huge, and we would not be in the position that we're in without her support and having her in her role.
It's open to anybody, so residents of Blair-Taylor School District, but also non-residents of the Blair-Taylor School District can attend too. Kids can start when they are 6 weeks old, and they can go all the way up until they're 12.
I've been doing this a long time, like 28 years, and I live in the district. My wife works in the building, so I did have, I would call it skin in the game here. I wanted this project to go extremely well. And I think it has. I guess the final judge will be if the district and the end user and all stakeholders are happy. So,
The daycare center, I'm glad they gave it a whirl. I thought it was one thing we're really missing when I'm trying to hire help. We truly created a multi-use facility there. And to see that all come full circle is probably one of the most rewarding things.
Taking a look at what has been accomplished over the last year and a half with the construction has just been exciting. I personally can't thank the Blair-Taylor community enough for the support that they have given not only over many years, but for this referendum itself. We truly have a complete and united campus.